Mario Kart 9. Is it even real? Is it still the stuff of rumors?
Well, actually, Mario Kart Tour is Mario Kart.
Was that? I think it's the sound of no one caring.
That's true, and yeah, that's...
With rumors of a Nintendo Switch 2 going to be announced relatively soon, then surely that means Mario Kart 9 is in development, right? And since we're so far out, that means the rumor mill is hard at work. Rumors, speculation, and most importantly, predictions. And why not make my own predictions in the best way I know how? And that is with a tier list. I'll be taking a look at the Mario Kart characters past and present, and assuming that I get the final say, assuming that I am the Mr. Nintendo, I'll be making my selections to who would get in and who would get the drop. Let's start off with, according to the poll in my channel, the most controversial set of characters to ever exist in Mario Kart history. Those goddamn, oh, you hate them, don't you? You hate them, you hate those babies. Baby Luigi goes hard. Baby Luigi's based, only him. Kick him. I have no strong feelings over the other. We need Baby Wario, Baby Luigi, nothing else. I think Baby Rosalina was where it was maybe a bit too much. Would you say that's accurate? There's a baby agenda going on here. Is this like to try and get the birth rates up in Japan? I'm onto you, Mr. Nintendo. I think we should strip it back to just the original babies. I think Baby Daisy and Baby Rosalina, thank you very much. Okay, but seriously, I'm on board with Mario, Luigi, and Peach because they're from Bonus Style. Yeah, Miro's got pretty much the same take as me. Oh, here we go. Now we're gonna get even more controversial. What about Shy Guy? He wasn't always a Mario Kart character, right? He was a Doki Doki Panic character. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Do we want any Doki Doki Panic characters in my Mario Kart? I don't know, guys. I don't know. He's chill. Shy Guy's our main. I love Shy Guy. I'm pretending to be controversial, but I think without a shadow of a doubt, Shy Guy gets in. Shy Guy 100%. You good man have definitely made the cut. We got onto the dry bastard down here. Dry bones. Since he's been introduced, I think he's enough of a mainstay. Well, I would say he makes the cut. I would say he makes the cut, definitely. Do you think he can go in a folder? I mean, I guess technically he's an alt of Koopa Troopa, but I would say he's had enough of a significant presence in the Mario series where he's kind of his own character outright, you know? He's been in other Mario sports games as well, hasn't he? As his own character. So it's a bit like Daisy. Daisy technically could be another skin, right? Because she's just a recolor of Peach, let's be real here. We're getting into game theory territory real quick. Theory as to why Daisy was in Super Mario Land instead of Peach is literally because of a translation error or something. They meant to spell Peach, and then the other person was like, Daisy. Daisy literally only exists because the translator got it wrong. That's my theory, and you can't stop me. You can't silence the... Oh, I've seen a lot of discourse about this. What about those goddamn Koopalings? What's it? From the top, it goes Iggy, Lemmy, don't know your name, Ludwig, Morton, Roy, and Wendy. Who's the other one? I thought when they first made a star appearance in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, I feel like that was a good shout for them. I feel like that was a very, very good shout for them. But then they started being everywhere. I feel like they were in all the new Soup games. They were in fucking all the Olympic games. Every time I went to the corner shop, Roy was there, begging me to give him a cigarette. Morton was just around the corner, boozing it up. Man, these Koopalings were just harassing me daily. You've had your time. You've had what, 9 years in the sun. I think it's time to just hang up the shoes, hang up the gloves, hang up the glasses, hang up the hoop earrings, hang up the bow. It's time to go, if you ask me. Put Lemmy on one tier high. He's got the LGBT here. Listen here, champ. You've had 9 good years, but it's time to let the young'uns take center stage. It's not your fault. No, it's not your fault. It's not your... Listen. You've had a good run. You know, if the Honey Queen had to hang up her scepter, you gotta hang them up, you know? Maybe for DLC, but my people will call your people. Who am I telling that to right now? I'm seeing a lot of Roys. I'm seeing some Ludwigs. You know what? I'm going to make the final decision, and I'm going to keep it at Roy. Roy is the only one that's going to get a talking to from me gamers. The rest of them are just going to get a letter in the mail, and they're going to be told they're not making it to Mario Kart 9. Toadette. Oh, folder or not folder? That's the question. I actually really like Toadette. Maybe it's because of my Mario Kart Double Dash bias, where she was first introduced. Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker as well, which is a based game, by the way. I want to give that a try. It seems like such a cool game. Is she one of the good ones, gamers? Is she? If we were all in cells, would she be one of the good ones? Almost the only Toad who has a personality. I say it makes sense she's in. Yeah, she was in Double Dash. I think Toadette has made a name. I'm gonna have to name herself to go in the folder. Yes. Someone said canonically she's a horrible person. Maybe she'll cross the road instead of walking past me because she's scared of my skin color. But you know what? As a racer, you make the cut, Toadette. You make the cut. We just need more Toads with personality, which that actually segues perfectly to my next character, actually. What about Captain Toad? Does Captain Toad get... you know what? I really like Captain Toad. Galaxy, he's got his own game. He's been making waves in the scene. You make it into my Mario Kart, Captain Toad. Now, gamers, we know what Nintendo's been doing. Ever since 2007, Nintendo have been doing a long 15 Jesus Christ, 15 years old. Nintendo have been doing a 15-year-long process to hypnotize us with Rosalina. Has the hypnotism reached full effect for you? Has it, gamers? Is Rosalina now, after years of representation, is she a mainstay Mario character? What do you think? As far as I'm concerned, there's two different types of Rosalina fans. Yeah, I think she's cool. Zao! I would say I'm a bit more reasonable, I'm a bit more chill, I'm a bit more cool. But if anyone's been watching me on Twitch playing the Mario Galaxy games this year, Mario, thank you for turning this child to me. You want another one by any chance? I'm definitely not. I would be lying if I said I'm chill. Is this where I make enemies? Oh no. Oh guys, oh no. Oh, the misery. Every single person is my enemy. What about Diddy Kong, guys? What about your favorite second in command Kong, Diddy? I love Diddy Kong in the Donkey Kong Country games. I love him. But outside of that, I personally don't care about Diddy Kong, I'm gonna be honest with you. In Smash, I've never cared about him. In Mario Kart, I've never cared about him. In Donkey Kong Country 2, he was my guy. Even in Donkey Kong Country 2, I'd rather just play as Dixie Kong. At least you can fucking fly, you know? I just called Donkey Kong Conky Dong, and he just can't do that for Diddy. That's true. And besides, he has his own Mario. He has his own car game. He has Diddy Kong Racing, which actually is a very good game, by the way. I don't know if you guys have played it. Diddy Kong Racing is actually really, really fun. Love my Diddy Kong. Solid, but they're better choices. Thinking again, but Diddy Kong more like a Midi Kong. I love him, Mini Monkey. Go back to Diddy Kong Racing. Put King K. Rool in Mario Kart. That's a good shot, actually. I'm gonna make some enemies of this, but thanks. But I'm not even rooting for you. I just don't care. I don't like waste of a slot. Waste of a slot. Stick to Diddy Kong Racing. Stick to Donkey Kong Country. We can't do the Conky Dong thing with your name. Send him home. Do you know who I actually like, though? Do you know what I actually like in Mario Kart? Lakitu. I actually really, really like. He's been the guy just like, oh, he's doing the countdown of 3, 2, 1. He's been there for so long. I really, really like. Is his son? That's even better. He's been serving the Mario Kart dynasty for so many years. His son finally got to play in the game. I actually really, really like Lakitu. I don't play as him much. Stick to the cloud. Oh my god, that's just mean. He shouldn't be a racer. Is the most boring non-recolor added to Mario Kart ever. No shot Lakitu gets the pass, but Diddy gets the boot. Mr. Donkey Kong profile picture in my chat. Damn, you got the stick to count. Oh my, I didn't actually realize. I didn't realize there's so much hate. Lakitu did rare musty out. You know what? You've only just galvanized me more, guys. The hate just makes me grow. The hate, literally, in a very literal sense, the hate makes me grow stronger. Look, I've grown by a couple of inches because of the hate that you guys have done for me. So do you know what, Lakitu? Forget the haters. Forget the riffraff. Forget the chat. You're in my game. I get to decide. I'm player one. Lakitu's in. I'm not even gonna make this controversial. Bowser Jr. gets in. If Lakitu's son can get in, Bowser's son can get in. I think he's just good representation. He represents Super Mario Sunshine, and as mid of a game that is, I think he makes it. King Boo now. King Boo. I've seen some people in the Discord say they wish like King Boo took his Luigi's Mansion appearance as opposed to his Mario Kart appearance. I'm fine with either, if you ask me. You know, I actually think he's chill. I think he's chill. But if you ask me, I'm putting him in the I'm rooting for you tier, which is, you know, basically when the I'm rooting for you tier is, I'll book you a meeting with the board of directors. You can make a nice presentation, give us some spreadsheets, some pie graphs, some line graphs. If you make a good sell for yourself and you manage to get in, then good for you. But if not, don't come buzzing in my email saying, I thought I was going to come in. Listen, I don't care about you that much, all right? Of the King Boo pairing in Mario Kart Double Dash, the other guy, we'll talk about it. Actually, let's talk about it right now, the other guy. So, of course, if you guys play Double Dash, you unlock King Boo and Petey Piranha at the same time. The Luigi's Mansion rep and the Super Mario Sunshine rep. Now, there is one game I vastly prefer over the other, and that's Luigi's Mansion, obviously. Sunshine is shit. But when it comes to representation in Mario Kart, I'm a big proponent of Petey. I like him. I just think he's a funny fella. Have I got any fellow Petey? I know Spongy's a Petey guy. He mains Piranha Plant in Smash and he fucking just beats me with him every fucking time, and I hate you, Sponge. I hate you so much. Petey said obscures like 80% of the screen in Double Dash. Imagine me playing Petey Piranha in Double Dash with like a fucking 30-inch TV in my room. And also, I used to play split screen with my 3 other siblings. So I had a quarter of a 30-inch TV screen. And if I picked Petey Piranha, I couldn't see shit, bro. I really did like the fact that he could get every item, every special item. He was cool. I really like that about him. 100% Petey gets in. Petey gets into my Mario Kart. He gets into my Mario Kart. This is where I might start making enemies again. You know when Wave 4 came out and Birdo got announced? There was like one person in my community named Georgie. They were very, very happy about Birdo. And you know what I said to them? I'm glad to hear that the 5 Birdo enjoyers across the entire universe, I've got one of them in my community. I'm glad. I'm glad. Because Lord knows, I absolutely do not care about Birdo in the slightest. You got Toadette, you got Peach, you even got Daisy, the absolute fraud that she is. I couldn't really care less. She's a queer icon. So have I got, in my Mario Kart, have I gotten rid of all the queer icons? We got rid of this Cooper fellow whose name I still forgot. And I'm going to get rid of Birdo. Am I really going to do this to the community? I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to do this. Thanks, but no thanks. I know. I actually really like Hammer Bro. I actually would love him to be in the next. I think he deserves it. He's been in so many spin-offs, so many like other games. He's been in the series from the first game. From the first game, he has to get in. He's in. He's in. My boy is in. My boy is in. He has to make it in. He has to make it in. His brothers, you can all be skins. First ever video game I played was Super Mario Bros. 1985. Not in 1985. My mum got an NES on the flea market way back when. But it's the first game I played, and those Hammer Bros caused me so much stress. And boy, was it satisfying the first time I ever got Fire Mario in 8-3. I just burned them all to a crisp. It was great. It was good. And for that core memory, you get to come back to traumatize me some more, my man. What do you guys think? Get him in the other bros of skins. Hammer Bro is based. I like him, but I wouldn't mind if he wasn't in. Says the Wiggler profile picture. The Wiggler agenda is live in my community. I can't believe this. POV, you decided to play Petey in Mario Kart Double Dash. This is Petey Vision. We've unlocked Petey Vision now. Montificus Moltholomew, the first. Does he make it in to the next Mario Kart? If you ask me, I'm rooting for him. Monty's worked his 9 to 5 for too long. From Monty mid over Diddy again. The reason why I'm putting Diddy in thanks for no thanks is because he's had his game. He's had a chance. We've seen him. Nintendo's shown us that like he's not really a mainstay character, so I'm okay with just not bringing him back again, you know? Whereas with Monty Mole, he's never had a chance. He's been in the series since what, Super Mario World? He deserves a shot, which is why I'm giving him a shot. I'm not saying he should get it in 100%. There's a shot at getting in. If he gets turned down, I'm fine with that. If he gets in, based. But yeah, Diddy's had his chance. If he was the guy, where is he now? You know, where is he now? See, that's what I thought. See, silence. That's why I did silence. Nah, mid. Nah, he's alright. Don't care. I need to bless myself. Nope. Who is that? Please, yes. Like, it seems to be more like 60% Nabbit fans and 40% Nabbit Who Megalol. The only reason this is tough for me is because I can see him. I can see why you guys would want him in. I'm not giving him a guaranteed slot. Give him a presentation. If he misses it, if he's 5 minutes late, they're going to close the doors on him. Nabbit's not a fan of me. Nabbit's my childhood, guys. Nabbit your childhood. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I've got like 10-year-olds in my chat. Is that what it is? A good shout for Wave 6. Pauline? All she was in was what, the Donkey Kong series, but she made her big splash. Her big splash in Super Mario Odyssey. Probably the best game ever made. Don't want her for the BCB. Overrated. Pauline, worse Daisy. It's more like appalling. Oh my god, who said that? That's actually a good slander name. GG, I like that. Oh, Mayra's not a fan. I'm fed up. Reporting. How many more Peach clones do we need? Can we have a cool character who just isn't a Peach clone, please? I felt the venom in that message right there. I think she's declonified, right? Come on, really? She's the mayor. She's the mayor of a whole town, a city. Like, she doesn't get kidnapped by, like, Bowser getting kidnapped by Donkey. Like, she's different. She's not like the other girls, Mira. Come on. Oh, come on. I think you're being mean. Oh, come on. Let her play Mario. She's cool, right? She won't complain. Let her go on a hike with us, okay? She won't complain. You're talking to a post-Barbie movie, Sir Musty. The future is female. Bring on the women. bring on the women. The more women in my games, the better the games are. We know how it is, gamers. We love women. We love women. But memes aside, I think Pauline is a good rep. I think she's got Mario Odyssey behind her. I think she deserves a spot. Oh no, this is where everyone hates me. Oh my god, Funky Kong, guys. I completely forgot. Where do we stand on the Funky Kong discourse? Oh no! Just a very simple poll. How many Funkiers? What kind of ratio am I dealing with here? 70 to 30 split. There are more Funkiers than there are non-Funkiers. It's actually Jova. Lose Jope. It's Jova for all of you today. You guys are like clamoring at me. Mr. Nintendo, please reconsider Funky. If you asked me, I'd put him here. But you know what? Just for you, I'll give him a presentation. I'll give him a chance to present his case to the rest of the class. I think, to be fair, all he has to do is just go, and then we just shake everyone on the board is going to shake. What Dixie Kong? Oh my god. Oh my god! Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. Dixie Kong is in. I'm not even joking neither. I'm actually not joking. This is my reasoning, okay? You think I'm memeing? I'm not fucking memeing. It's the year of women. No, I'm serious. She's had it. My reasoning, Diddy Kong's had his chance. They've shown that he's not a mainstay. Get him gone. Funky's had his chance. They've shown he's not mainstay. I'm being nice and leaving him there. It's either her or Cranky Kong. I'm not joking. It's her or Cranky Kong, all right? But Diddy Kong is the only one. Dixie Kong is the only one on this list. Who even are you anymore? America changed it. Funky could come back for like DLC maybe. Diddy could come back for DLC maybe. But I think Dixie, if there's a Kong that deserves a chance, Dixie, Cranky, maybe even Candy Kong, maybe even Chunky Kong. I would even Lanky Kong. I'm okay with Lanky Kong. I just want another Kong to be given a chance. That is my reasoning. But one new I swear to God. I prefer not to speak. Anyway, King Babon. He's in one of the most legendary Mario games ever to exist. He was in the Mario movie as well. He made a brief appearance in that. Spoilers, I suppose, but if you haven't watched it, you probably haven't watched it. Do you know what? I'm going to make a simple case. I'm not going to drag this out for too long. He gets in. I'm not even rooting him. He gets in. I'm making a case for my guy. I think he's good. I think he passes the very vague and arbitrary test I have going on in my brain. A random pick from the Nintendo DS. A piece of shit little accessory that was bundled in with the Nintendo Entertainment System way back when, that got dropped because he was too expensive. As far as I'm concerned, he was in DS. He's a guy, all right? He's got precedent. I'm definitely rooting for him. I think he's definitely a bit too much of an odd, considering he's not like a Mario Universe character. I'm not gonna vouch for him proper. I'll give him a chance. If he goes to the meeting and goes and then like stacks a couple of things, if he convinces the guys, then he can come in. But I'm not. It's Wiggler Wednesday, my dudes. It's Wiggler Wednesday, my dudes. He's been in the Mario series for what? Since Super Mario Worlds. He continues to be in modern Mario games. He's an oddball pick. He's an out there pick. And I think he represents exactly the kind of character I want to be in Mario Kart. So, and I think for that reason, memes aside, I actually do want him in my next Mario Kart game. Do you know who I also want, though? That hasn't been in a game? Literally, the next two characters we're about to talk about are the only two characters, if I'm not mistaken, who were in a previous Mario Kart game who are not in tour. I really want Paratrooper to come back. I know the only reason he exists was to be like a pair with Koopa Trooper and Double Dash. Make him an alt skin. Just paint the shell red and give him wings. All right, just come on, give him a chance. Give him a chance, Nintendo. You've had your time in the sun. I would say in the sun, but considering you were in Mario Kart 7, I would say it was less sun and more overcast. But thanks, but no thanks. Unless you're the original size. If you're the original size, then you can come back. Charging Chuck. Hey, yo, Charging Chuck, my guy. Get him in. Get him in the game. I like me those oddball picks. Yeah, we all love your Warios and your Yoshis. Me, I want those Mario Universe characters that have been in the series from like nearly the outset, are still relevant to this day, and need some want a chance. Those are the ones I'm here for. And I think Charging Chuck, Kamek, Wiggler, King Bomb, these and even Hammerbro, these guys all fit that description like exactly. And even Pauline to some degree as well. And then we go on to the crossover characters. Should the crossover characters stay? Or have they had their time? What's it gonna be? I think this all depends. Like, are they Mario Kart characters now, or are they just crossover characters? Had their time, stay. See, to me, so I said this in the Discord as like half a joke, but I think I actually mean it. The only reason you want these characters to go is because you don't care about them. Like, you're not into Legend of Zelda, you're not into Splatoon, you're not into Animal Crossing, so you don't care if they go. But if you do like them, you want them to stay. So whenever people try to have this principled stance, oh, Nintendo Kart this, oh, I'm a purist, it's like, you're not a purist. You just want your Scrimblow Blimbo in the game, and you don't care about these ones, so that's why you're mad at them. I'm convinced. Like, maybe there's like 1 or 2 of you that are like, you know what? I actually really like Link. I don't think he fits Mario Kart. There's probably like 1 or 2 of you in there. I actually think that. The rest of you, nah. Listen, I'm calling it. You're all gonna say, no, I'm the exception, Misty. I know what you guys are like. I know what all of you are like, because I'm the same. If Samus was one of the crossover characters, I'd be like, guys, you know what? Nintendo Kart sounds pretty based. Link should go, though. I've seen it. Whenever I make this take, though, a lot of people say, oh, but Link, there's a lot of hatred towards Link specifically. What is it about Link specifically? Because Link doesn't fit. And I'm like, you characters have to fit necessarily? Like, it's Mario Kart. Like, they're all just, it's a racing game, you know? Like, we're not talking about like a cohesive universe. Like, 1 minute you're racing in like a children's playset, the next minute you're on a fucking Rainbow Road overlooking a giant sea. There is no like cohesive like vision behind Mario Kart. It's all just like wacky locations the way it's supposed to be. These crossover characters, you've had your time. I'm a big fan of all of you guys. I actually really like Link. I actually really like Isabelle. I really like the Inklings. I think there should be new crossovers. I think we should have new crossovers in Mario Kart 9. I'm assuming, just like with Mario Kart 8, there's going to be 2 crossovers. I think Kirby, would be an excellent shout for DLC. Kirby not only is a mainstay Nintendo series, still getting games to this day, still very relevant. Kirby's already had a racing game. Kirby's had like Kirby's Air Ride. So I think Kirby fitting into this racing game, I think just makes perfect sense. But if I was to pick one, it would just be Kirby. If you could add a second slot, it'd be DDD. And if you get a third, it'd be Mesa Knight. You know, fuck Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon could go to bed, alright? I've had enough of him. My Scrimbleblick is Samus. That's games like she's got Metroid Dread, you've got Metroid Prime Remastered, you can play literally every Metroid game on the Switch. Yeah, Captain Falcon. You know what? Captain Falcon should maybe just get his own game. Have you ever thought about that? That is my Mario Kart 9 wish list. So, what did you think? Those are my list of all the characters, past and present, who I'd love to see race again another day, or maybe take up another sports spin-off. I hear they're auditioning for 3-on-3 hoops next door. Maybe we should try that, Birdo. As for the characters I'd love to see make a debut to the Mario Kart series, that's a topic for another day. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. Leave a comment down below with your opinions, any disagreements or agreements. Leave a like for the algorithm, and until next time, there's your lot.